Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video is going to be a new Will I Buy It? I post this series every single Wednesday talking over new makeup releases, my thoughts on them, if I'm going to pick them up or pass over them. I'll have my playlist linked down below, as well as the community playlist where a bunch of creators who make this style of video can add them to the playlist. So if you want to check out more like this, check out the community playlist. And as always, I have a lot to talk about this week, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so first up, I'm looking at the Trendwood1 Instagram, so I do always have her linked in my description box as well. I was getting quite a few tags on these new products from Revlon, especially one in particular, and the tags were pretty funny. So this is the Instant Cheek Maker. It says that it's a blush and highlight duo. And let me tell you how much this costs. Okay, so it says it's a 2-in-1 blush and highlight duo stick in 3 different shades, and it is $11.99. And then Revlon is coming out with a few other items. There's like a jelly highlight, there's these kind of like metallic crystal-like lipsticks, but I was mostly getting tags on this highlight duo, so I thought I could touch on that. The theme for these new releases from Revlon aren't totally me, just kind of not my makeup vibe, but especially for this Instant Cheek Maker, I was seeing some like promo shots for it of like the model just literally taking this, the photo will be on the screen, and just like swiping it along the cheek to have the blush and then the highlight. I just don't really see that working out. I don't really see me getting a lot of use out of that, and I don't know, I think that's just kind of silly. So I definitely would not be purchasing this, but you'll have to let us know if you would give that a try. But I'm just not interested, and I just don't see it working very well on the skin, so I'm gonna pass over that from Revlon. We also have some new releases from Ofra Cosmetics, so this is kind of a Valentine's Day collection. This is the To Me collection, To Me, you know? So we have the Rose Makeup Fixer, a rose scented version of their setting spray, that's $20. They also have Froza. It says it's a cooling and soothing brightening peel off mask for $20. We also have Feel In Myself. This is the highlighting palette. It has Rodeo Drive, Pillow Talk, and Blissful in there. That's $35. There's also a rose moisturizing lipstick. It says rosy tinted lipstick packed with vitamin E. It's $13, and that's a new product. And then there's also the Me Mini Liquid Lip Set for $20. It comes with Milan, Rendezvous, Unzipped, and Charmed. It should be available now. I'm always browsing like the new arrival section at Ulta Beauty, and I actually saw this the other night. So really cute collection. I'll say for the makeup fixer, it's not something I feel like I really need myself right now in my collection. I have plenty of them. I've never tried the one from Ofra. I have one. I just got it recently from Ofra, but I haven't tested it out yet, so maybe you can let us know if you think it's the bomb. A brightening peel-off mask. I'm not a huge fan of peel-off masks, so I wouldn't go for that myself, but Ofra does have quite a variety of skincare as well. I have mostly tried out their makeup products, but they do have some skincare. One thing that I feel like is really pretty is this Feel In Myself highlight palette. I don't need it for myself personally because I have all of these shades, I believe. So it's $35, but you get the 3 highlights. It's a really nice compact. I know Ofra does come out with these quite a bit though, these, you know, the highlighter trios or the face palettes or things like that. But if you don't have these shades or you've been wanting to try them, I think it's a really good deal to get them, because I think the Ofra highlights are pretty expensive to get one. So to be able to get 3, and you know, they're a little bit smaller in there. Pillow Talk is one of my favorite highlighters. I have talked up Pillow Talk for such a long time. It's a beautiful highlight. And then you have the Rodeo Drive and also Blissful, so I think that's a pretty cool deal. The Rose Moisturizing Lipstick, not something that I feel like I totally need. I just did a huge, giant, massive lipstick collection Declutter. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I will link it down below, and I'm feeling pretty proud of myself with how I did, so I don't need that. And then the Mini Liquid Lip Set, this is what I actually shared on Twitter. If you don't follow me yet on Twitter, I'm just by Samantha March, and I try to share a lot of like new makeup releases and things like that I'm seeing, and this is actually what I shared on Twitter because I love the Ofra liquid lips. So when they come out with these little sets, I think that they're a good deal. So you get $20 and you get 4 of the minis in there. I think that's pretty sweet, and they kind of have a like pink and red theme going on with the Valentine's Day. So personally for me, I don't feel like I need anything. I have plenty of Ofra liquid lipsticks as well. I don't feel like I need anything personally myself in this collection, but if you've been wanting to try out something from Ofra, I think a lot of these look to be like a pretty cool deal, so I'll definitely have some of this linked down below. So last week, I believe we had 2 different items with Colourpop to talk about. I think it was last week that had the 2 from Colourpop, and it was so funny because after I posted that video, I typically typically film for the Will I Buy It's on Monday. It gives me enough time to be able to get this edited and up in the description box and all of that. The Will I Buy It's definitely take longer to film because I'm, you know, putting up photos in here and it just takes me a little bit longer, whereas, you know, if I'm just like chatting away or something. So they take me a little bit of time. I try to film these on Monday and it never fails that something comes out either Monday night or Tuesday morning and people are like, why was that not in your Will I Buy It video? And that's what happened with Colourpop last week. So many people were like, yes, I know you talked about two things with Colourpop, but the mascaras, were you just not gonna talk about that? And I'm like, no, it just happened to come out after I'd already filmed the video, but I got so many tags on these mascaras. A lot of people seemed very excited about it. I got pretty excited about it. This is the first mascara from Colourpop, and not only did they come out with kind of like your basic black mascara, but they also came out with a purple, a blue, a teal, a yellow, a pink, and a red. So that is a lot of mascara going on, and these are $8. And you know, I was seeing you know, the post on Treadmoon, kind of reading about it, and then Kathleen Lights, you know, kind of immediately posted a video on the mascaras. So I was watching her apply them and looking at her review, and I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy this. And I got pretty excited because I mentioned last week that I really want to grab the It's My Pleasure eyeshadow palette. I said I just needed like a moment to go through the Colourpop website, because typically when I'm ordering from Colourpop, I kind of make bulk orders because you have to spend the $30 for free shipping, and I would just, you know, Colourpop is so inexpensive already that I kind of like to build up my orders and then just place one big one. So I knew I wanted to grab that palette, but I was like, I just need a minute in this, you know, our craziness of like selling the house and everything. I was like, I just need a minute to go through the Colourpop website. And then when I saw these mascaras, I was like, perfect, I'll order a couple of mascaras, you know, a couple of palettes, a couple of things for giveaways and all of that. So I was like, perfect, that'll be awesome. And then I actually got an email from Colourpop because they do send me some items in PR. I'm not on like their regular PR list. You know, people who get the full collections of everything that's coming out, they just send like little packages to me, which I'm super grateful for. I think that's awesome. But I got an email from them saying that they were going to be sending me a mascara. So I was like, oh my gosh, so cool. And it actually came over the weekend, and it is what I have on my lashes today. So I just applied this mascara like not that long ago. And one thing that I'll say is I do think that it's very volumizing. It's supposed to be a very volumizing mascara, so I can definitely see the volume. When I did one coat, I thought my lashes looked really pretty. When I did two, I felt like they got a little bit on like the clumpy side, and I've noticed like even just wearing it for, you know, the past, I don't know, 40-45 minutes or something, I'm definitely getting a lot of flaking. And I know that's what Kathleen Lights said in her video, like after wearing it for so many hours, she was getting some flaking. And I'm noticing that pretty quickly. So I definitely will be trying this out. They sent me this one and the blue one, and I'll be trying them out. I'll definitely be reviewing them and all of that, but I wanted to get it on my lashes right away because I knew a lot of people were really excited about it. These are $8, and like I said, I was planning to purchase this myself, but I thought that was really cool that Colourpop sent this over to me, and they did give me a new code. Ooh, let me go grab it. So I've had my $5 off code with Colourpop for a while, and then they just sent me another one, and I'll put it on the screen and in the description box because it's kind of different. It's AM91- March Beauty Word. March Beauty Word is my name on Instagram. So again, I'll have it on the screen and down below because it's a little bit more complicated than the last code, but that's supposed to be for $5 off an order over $10, and it is a one-time use only code. But if you're going to be ordering something from Colourpop, the mascara, a palette, or something else, you can use that code for $5 off. It's not an affiliate code, so I don't get anything from that. It's just a discount code for you, but I thought I would mention that because they sent me a new little card with that information on there. So I'll definitely be testing out the mascara. I'll let you guys know what I think, but like I said, I got pretty excited about it, and $8 for a mascara, I was like, I'll try that out. And I know when I was watching Kathleen's video as well, she said it was kind of a drier formula, which is typically what I tend to prefer. So, you know, the drier formula, volumizing, all of that, I was like, I will definitely test it out. But I'm excited to review that mascara from Colourpop because a lot of you guys seem very excited too. So you'll have to let us know what you're thinking in the comment section. Are you getting a colored mascara? Colored mascara is not really my thing. I typically just go for black, but you'll have to let us know what you're thinking on that, and I'm excited to keep testing it out and seeing how the wear and everything is for this one. Alrighty, I also got some tags on a new Sephora favorite sets. So I talk about the Sephora favorite sets a lot. I think I talked about 2 of them last week. I just think a lot of times they can be a good value if there's items in there that you've wanted to try or things like that. A lot of times they can be a good value, and they're coming out with a luxury set. So this guy is $45. If it's available now, I'll link it down below. I know it was an app early access for a while, so if it's now available for everybody, I will have it linked. But it includes the Dior Makeup Dior Show Mascara, also the Armani Beauty Lip Mastro, which is a lipstick, the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder, pretty sweet, the Pat McGrath Matte Trans Lipstick in Flesh 3, the Tom Ford Lip Color in Casablanca, and the YSL Touche Éclat Blur Primer. And again, this is $45. I'm not gonna lie, I have looked pretty hard at this one because I do like the YSL Blur Primer. It's a little mini that comes in this. I've gotten a little mini. I think it was like a point perk from Sephora. I like it. It's not like my absolute favorite primer, and I don't think I would pay the full price for the full size of it. But to get a mini, I was like, maybe a little mini would be nice. So then here was where I was thinking the Hourglass Veil Setting Powder, I already do own that, and I do have the Pat McGrath lipstick in Flesh 3. I do own that as well, so I was like, would it be worth it? But the Dior Show Mascara, I think that would be fun to try out. And then also a Tom Ford lip color. So many people recommend Tom Ford lipsticks to me. I haven't tried any of them yet, so that gave me a pretty big double take when I saw the Tom Ford in there. And then what was the other one? Oh, the Armani Beauty Lip Mastro. I actually don't like those. So that one comes in there too. So it's kind of a mix of like products that I really, really want to try and the products that I either own or have tried and don't like. So I don't know, I was thinking $45, I could get it, I could keep a few, I could maybe gift a few or put them into a giveaway. So I'm honestly kind of still thinking about this one, but I don't know. What do you guys think? But that's the luxury favorites set, the Luxe at Sephora. I don't know. Is anyone gonna grab this one? You'll have to let us know your thoughts, but I thought that was a pretty cool deal also. And then I got some tags that Nabla Cosmetics is coming out with lipsticks. So it says they're coming out with a new lipstick collection. There is a Super Matte, which is a pure intense pigment that wraps your lips in a long-lasting velvety finish with 4 shades. Soft Touch says delivers a soft focus blurred effect for effortless sophisticated lips. That's in 6 shades. I probably wouldn't go for that because I'm not crazy on this like soft blur lipstick that's coming out. MAC has done it, Colourpop has done it with their velvet blurs, so probably not going to be a big fan of that. And there's also the Bounce Matte. It says this is a plastic matte formula to give your palette a smooth effect for irresistibly kissable lips, and there's 6 different shades there. So definitely the first and the third sound the most intriguing to me personally. It says these are going to be available February 7th, and they're going to be €13.90 each. So they do look really pretty, like the actual packaging looks really pretty and all of that. I see some of the swatches on Trendmood. They look good. I think I'll probably wait and get a couple reviews from this. I haven't tried anything from Nabla Cosmetics yet, but I know there's quite a few YouTubers that really like a lot of their products or get some of their new releases. So I think I would watch and see some of the reviews, see what people are thinking about it, and if it's something that I want to grab. But definitely that first and third formula is the one that would intrigue me the most. But are you planning to get these? Because again, I got quite a lot of tags on this one. I am a lipstick lover. Obviously, if you saw that lipstick collection video, I had over 200 lipsticks. Whew. So that took a while to get through, but yeah, I think that those look pretty interesting. Okay, so I also got some tags. This isn't makeup related, but Desi Perkins is coming out with another collection with Quay Australia. So Desi Perkins is a very successful YouTuber here. I really enjoy her videos, and she's done a bunch of collections with Quay Australia on sunglasses. I actually do own a pair. I own the mini high key fades. So they're black and then they kind of fade to a lighter shade. And I really do like those. I bought the high keys when they originally came out, but they were too big on my face. I have a very like thin face, like narrow, I guess I'm saying. I have a narrow face, so a lot of times larger frames on sunglasses just do not look good on me. And I was super disappointed, but when they came out with the minis, I did purchase them. I have another pair of sunglasses from Quay Australia. I do like them. I like ordering from them and all of that. So I was curious when I saw that she was coming out with another collection to see what it was going to be. And these are actually the blue light sunglasses. So Quay Australia recently came out with blue light glasses. I don't know if it was like a collaboration with someone, but I remember them coming out with it because I actually talked about it in a Will I Buy It video. And I said that I was curious about them and I asked for some feedback. because I work on my computer all day and all night, and I know that that can definitely be strain on your eyes, and then I'm always on my phone, which has the blue light as well. So I was asking about it, and actually a lot of people wrote in and gave me some good tips. I had no idea, both on your phone and on your computer, that you can kind of set a timer, and there's almost like a blue light filter that can come into effect. And so when people were telling me that, I did some research for, you know, I just have like the Samsung S8 or something, and then a, you know, kind of regular laptop, but I did some research on how to do that. So now there's like a certain time at night where both my phone and my computer, if I'm on it, I can see the difference happening, and it's kind of that blue light filter effect that goes on. So thank you guys for the feedback on that. I had no idea that was a thing, and that was pretty sweet. Both me and my husband did it for our phones too, so that's awesome. So I ended up not getting the glasses because I was like, should I get these glasses? I've had a lot of people recommend them to me. I think that I'm good. You know, I don't think that I need these anymore. So I would suggest maybe looking that up for your phone or computer. But I mean, she looks beautiful in the sunglasses. Desi Perkins is just totally beautiful, but I think I kind of got talked out of it because of a lot of you guys in your comments. So I kind of got talked out of buying those. But, you know, a big congratulations to her for working with Quay Australia again. Like I said, she's done quite a few collections with them, which is really cool, but I don't think this is something that I need, so I'm going to pass over them. So next up, we're going to talk about Kylie Cosmetics. So I don't chat about Kylie Cosmetics a ton in the Will I Buy It videos because I've said in the past, I'm just not really interested in the brand. Not really a lot catches my attention, so it just seems kind of silly for me to, especially because Kylie comes out with so much, it just seems kind of silly to every week be like, oh, I don't really purchase from the brand, so like, you know, it's just kind of like redundant. But there are certain times where she comes out with releases that do catch my collection, catch my attention. I think the last one I talked about was maybe her Halloween one that I thought looked pretty interesting, and so that's why we're going to touch on Kylie Cosmetics. I did get a lot of tags on this one, especially the eyeshadow palette that she's doing for her Valentine's Day collection. So that's kind of what I'm going to focus this on, because typically when Kylie Jenner of Kylie Cosmetics comes out with a collection, it is like a full-on collection. There's a lot going on. So I'll just focus on the eyeshadow palette, and this looks beautiful. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I don't gravitate towards Kylie Cosmetics a ton. I purchased from the brand when they were first coming out, you know, got a couple things, had some bad customer service experiences, and didn't quite see that the products like lived up to the price tag. I felt like there was, you know, cheaper options and that you're kind of just like paying for the name and all of that. So that's why I don't usually, but you know, I'm a person who says never say never. Like I'm not going to never purchase from Kylie Cosmetics. If something catches my attention, sure. I'm glad that she came into Ulta Beauty now. You know, a couple of like the liquid lipsticks or lip sets, lip kits and whatnot are there. So, you know, that's good for like customer service and rewards and things like that. But I'm also not afraid to say if something does catch my attention, like I can say that. So with that being said, this eyeshadow palette that she's coming out for Valentine's Day looks so beautiful. There's these mattes and there's these beautiful shimmers, and the swatches look really beautiful. I love, you know, pink and purple looks. That's my go-to. It's, you know, some of my most worn makeup looks are, you know, kind of the color scheme in this palette. I also really enjoy that you have some of these matte browns too. There's some beautiful bronzy shades. There's that hot, like some of these matte pinks just look so stunningly beautiful. Now Kylie Cosmetics is, you know, higher priced, like I was saying. I know that she's kind of run some deals now with like free shipping, or if you buy a certain amount you can get free shipping, which is good, because I was paying like $9–10 shipping in the beginning for like one lipstick, which was kind of crazy. So I think things have gotten a little bit better there, which is good. This isn't going to be something though that I'm just going to go out and kind of blindly purchase. I will want to watch the reviews and see what people are saying, but if people are having really good feedback with this, who knows, like maybe this will be the item that has me purchasing for something from Kylie Cosmetics and trying it out myself, because like I said, I do love this color scheme. The swatches do look really stunning, so I'll be curious to see what people say about it, because it also seems with Kylie Cosmetics that there's a lot of like hit and miss products, because, you know, she'll come out with an eyeshadow palette and I'll be watching reviews and people are like, oh my gosh, this is great and amazing and da-da-da, and then the very next eyeshadow palette people are like, no, this smells bad and doesn't perform well, and, you know, all this other stuff. So you kind of never really know. So I think that I would watch some reviews, but what are you guys feeling on this eyeshadow palette? Like I said, I did the double take. I wasn't sure who it was at first. I've said in the Will I Buy It videos that sometimes when I get a lot of tags on something, I try to kind of guess the brand before I look at the caption and see who it is and everything. And when that first picture popped up, I was like, who could this this be? Who could this be? Who could this be? And for some reason, Kylie wasn't even in my mind at all. So I kind of like to do that too, because, you know, just seeing if something catches your attention before you know anything about it, before you know who it is or what's involved and you know, see if you do that double take. And I did with this one. So might try this out. I don't know. Like I said, I'll watch some reviews and see what I think, but I did want to say that I think this palette looks really, really beautiful. The swatches look really beautiful, and I'm just really drawn to that color scheme. So we shall see. We shall see. Okay, so moving on, we have some new releases from Too Faced, and this just popped up this morning. The swatches, or I think it was like late last night, but swatches and the inside of the palette with a new Too Faced collection. So Too Faced is... Okay, this is Too Faced with the Pretty Mess, and the Pretty Mess is Erica Jane, who I believe, yes, she is one of the Real Housewives. I personally don't watch that show, but I think she was on Dancing with the Stars, which every once in a while I'll watch Dancing with the Stars so I can chat about it with my mom. So I feel like I remember her being on that one, but I'm not super familiar with Erica Jane, and it also says that she's a musician, which that part I don't think I realized, but she's also on the Real Housewives, and she's doing a collaboration with Too Faced, okay? So this is called the Too Faced Pretty Mess. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so there is quite a bit in the collection. I'm just gonna focus on the eyeshadow palette again, because I feel like that's what people, you know, are very interested in and all of that. So the eyeshadow palette has 12 eyeshadows. It says Erica uses to transform from a natural Beverly Hills beauty into her iconic, glamorous onstage persona. Oh, okay. For a look that says, it's expensive to be me. Oh, okay. Me too, girl, me too. So we have warm mauves, rusts, coppers, golds, mattes, shimmery finishes, and one pressed glitter shade. And I thought I saw the price on this one, but maybe I did not. I do not see the price yet for this palette, but I was kind of reading some of the comments on Treadmood because I knew people were going to be frustrated by the palette layout, because not a lot of people like when it's not uniform inside and all of that. And you know, I'll have the picture on the screen, but the palette pans are kind of like tilted. It reminded me right away of the Dose of Colors Treasure, oh shoot, what was that palette called? You guys probably know what I'm saying. The Treasure palette, and it had the kind of like tilted pans in there. That's what I kind of thought of right away. But I'll say that the inside, I mean, I love this color scheme. I do. I like the mauves and the purples and the pinks and all of that. But I don't know, for some reason when I was first seeing kind of the outer packaging, you know, this collection has been teased for a bit. I guess I don't know what I was thinking, but maybe something not quite like this. It's kind of, it's a little bit more simple maybe is what I'm thinking of, or I don't know, because it was just like warning, you know, there's like a warning label on here and, you know, all of this, and it's expensive to me. I don't know, maybe I thought there would be like more glitter, or I don't know, does glitter scream expensive? It wasn't quite what I pictured, and even though, like I said, I like these colors, I have a lot in my collection. Like I said, the Kylie one actually caught my attention more. It made my head turn more. This one I just kind of thought like, oh, okay, that's nice. But I don't feel like I need it, so I'm not planning on purchasing the Pretty Mess palette, but you'll have to let us know, you know, are you a Housewives fan? Are you a big fan of the collaborator? I could see people being really excited to purchase it for that reason, but it doesn't really do much for me. I was looking at the swatches of this one, and I don't know. I don't also feel like they swatched very well either, and I don't know, just wasn't really for me, didn't catch my attention very much, and I just don't think it looks, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and pass over that one from Too Faced, but I'd love to hear your thoughts because I feel like people are gonna have a lot to say about that palette. And then I just have one item left. This is a skincare item. This is from Summer Fridays. They're coming out with the R&R Mask Glow Face Oil Plus Face Mask. This is super intriguing to me. It says to brighten, refine, and quench skin for an instant rosy glowing complexion. It's going to be available January 30th online, and it'll also be available at Sephora. I haven't tried anything from the skincare brand yet, but I feel like I'm hearing good things, and they're kind of always on my radar. There's been a couple times where I've almost made a purchase, and then I'm like, you know, I have so much skincare. I want to get through my skincare. I have my favorites in my collection. Like, what am I doing? But this one actually, I'm very intrigued by this one as well, because I just think it's interesting how it says that it's a face oil within like a face mask, and there's like a little swatch in the photo here. I don't know if you'll be able to see like a little swatch of what the product looks like, but kind of intrigued by this, I'm not gonna lie. Have you guys tried anything from Summer Fridays? I would love to know. Are you interested in this product? I feel like I'm curious about it, so I'm kind of gonna eye this one and see how I do. But after that, that is going to wrap it up for this week's Will I Buy It video. I'd love to know what you thought about the new releases that are coming out. Let us know in the comments down below of everything that I chatted about and what has your attention and what you are saying no to. And as always, if you guys did enjoy this video, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up. I hope that you also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video.